Scorpio. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Scorpio. May 2019. I've been at it for a few hours, so I'm like, who am I reading right now? So, Scorpios, let's see what's going on with you. First thing I get is some of you are very in defensive mode. You could be feeling like you're having to explain yourself to people around you. Some of this could be with a boss, some of this could be even with a husband or a spouse. But I feel like you could be having some issues where somebody is questioning why you do what you do. And some of you are feeling very defensive about it. I feel for some of you, this could have been some growth that happened, maybe some type of spiritual growth or spiritual change. And maybe some people around you are having a hard time connecting to the person that you are becoming. So to them, it could be like things are changing for you, and that could be an issue. I feel like some of you, you've been praying for something to change, and this could be in a relationship, but I feel it has more to do with finances, more whew, career. There could be some things that are coming in with career that you've been praying for, an opportunity, a job. Some of you, I definitely feel like this is a new job. For a few of you, though, I feel like this is a home. This is getting the money to finally afford to buy a home. Some of you, this is even moving to a bigger apartment. But I do see a move that's coming in, and it's something that you've been praying for. It's like, I needed this space. You could have had some conflict with people that you were living with. I feel like you were just waiting for your money to get better so that things can move forward, or that you can go into something that was going to be a little bit more stable for you. So you could be dealing with some family members that were trying to hold you back. Don't leave right now. Give it a little time. Don't be so quick to go. But I see for a lot of you, you were just waiting for money to come in to move you to that next level. Some of you could even be moving in with a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or moving in with somebody, period, sharing the space. But I do feel like it could be something romantic. For a few of you, you could be moving away from a situation because of cheating or a relationship breaking up, but moving in with somebody else. Um, there's some emotional issues that are going on with you, Scorpio, and some of you are having a hard time processing. I feel like if it is Scorpios that are the ones that are doing this, you could be walking away from some type of pain and moving on. Not before you slash all their tires, though, Scorpio, because you know how some of y'all do it. I'm going to throw a brick through your window. I want to slash your tires, and then I can move on. So some of y'all, I feel, are going to be upset about something, and it's all because of emotions. And then once you get it out your system, you're going to be okay. Just make sure there's no security cameras anywhere. Wear your black mask and your black hoodie just in case. But I feel like for some of you, there could be some volatile thing that's going on in a relationship where either you're walking away from somebody or somebody feels like they have to walk away from you. Scorpio spirit. I do see somebody moving on and not looking back in May. So definitely it looks like the ending of something, and it could be because of cheating. Let's see where we're going with it. Let me get some of these cards out, and then we're going to go ahead and explain the cards and then start the reading. Okay. Get a couple of more out, and then. All right, so Scorpio. Five of Wands. Some of you definitely have some conflict that's going in, and then you have Seven of Wands. This is standing up for yourself, choosing your battles, feeling like I need to go into battle, being in defensive mode. This could be dealing with family. Could be doing some issues with your family. There's something that is maybe disrupting your harmony. For some of you, you could have something going on with family members where there's a move that's coming in and they don't want you to move, or you have people that are trying to keep you obligated to a place or to something. And with Ten of Wands, I'm sorry, I feel like this is something that's trying to hold you back. This could be somebody's trying to hold you back. But I feel like there's a lot of obligations that are going on. Be careful that you're not being manipulated, especially by your family. There could be some arguments because of this. But I feel like you're trying to stand your ground. You're like, whatever it is, I'm getting ready to do it. And you are determined to do it. For some of you, I feel like there could be some worries with the Nine of Swords, not being able to sleep, being stressed out. And it's going to cause you to pull away from some people. Whether this is family, co-workers, friends, whatever. Some of you are like, I'm not dealing with you. I'm going to pull away because I can't deal with the drama that comes with it. I feel for some of you, there could be some things that were going on behind your back. This could have been gossip. This could even be you making plans behind other people's backs to get away. But I feel like if there's anything that people are trying to do to you, you have victory. With Six of Wands, this is showing somebody being victorious in it. They're not taking any shit. It's showing that you have some new opportunity that is coming in, and you've been working hard for it. You really have. Now, some of you could be making a connection with somebody at work that it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, but I do feel like this is your energy, Scorpio. I feel like some of you have an opportunity that you worked really, really hard to get, and it is going to bring in some type of financial gain for you that gives you some type of stability and brings you to your 10 of cups, where you feel like I don't have to worry about money, my bills are paid. But I feel like this could be moving from one situation to some other place where you feel comfortable. The Sun card is showing that you're moving towards something that's a little bit more optimistic, something that makes you feel happier. Some of you could be leaving an environment that has made you feel really stressed. Like I'm tripping on things. I can't sleep. Y'all got me worried. I don't even want to talk to y'all anymore. Now, whether this is within a home environment or a work environment, some of y'all are just done with people. It's like, I can't fuck with you no more. I can't. The Seven of Wands is showing there's conflict, and the Five of Wands is showing there's conflict. I don't want to argue with you people anymore. I feel heavy. I feel burdened in the situation, and I don't want this. So for some of you, you're like, I'm walking away towards something else, and it is showing victory. This person is not looking back. They on their horse. They're like, fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. There could be fires and shit all in the background. They don't know. They're not even looking back. They're moving forward. So I see for some of you, you're definitely leaving a bad situation where you felt like there was some type of energy that was holding you back, moving you towards something that is more stable for you. And you feel like you need to do it. Some of you could be making a move with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be making a move with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't get too caught up on the signs. Fire sign, somebody that's dominating, charismatic, a leader. Water signs tend to be very intuitive, spiritual, pretty good listeners. Moody, though. Sometimes there's mood swings that come with this, but I mean, honestly, nowadays, this could be anybody. But I feel like you could be moving forward with somebody else. You might even be turning your back and walking away from something. I do see that a move is coming in. It's because you have more money coming in for you. This could be a new job, something that is opening up that brings in a lot more money. And it's showing that it makes you feel more confident. You're feeling like you're asserting yourself more, and that could be where this standing your ground energy is coming from. You're surrounded with a lot of fire energy, but I don't feel like it's somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like, honestly, even though you're a water sign, this is your energy. This is somebody that is fighting for their 10 of cups, their peace, their stability. So some of you were waiting for another job opportunity to come in to either walk away from a job or walk away from an environment that just did not serve you anymore. A lot of issues, I feel, especially with somebody feeling like I need to cut things off with somebody. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be around you. Some of you could be dealing with a boss or a spouse that is just overbearing, and you feel like I can't deal with it. I gotta move forward. I am seeing 10 of Swords, and this is moving away from a difficult situation. This could even be betrayal. When we were shuffling, 3 of Swords kind of kept popping through, and this could be cheating. Some of you may have found out that somebody you were with was doing you dirty, whether this was a friend or a lover or a husband or a wife. And you felt like, I need to pull away from this. And this is somebody looking at things from a different perspective. Awakening, opening their eyes, maybe seeing things clearly. Some of you are like, you know what? I don't need this conflict. I don't want it. So you could be speaking up and telling people to go fuck themselves. You really could. And for some of you, this is actually making you feel powerful. Some of you could be dealing with a fiery person that is challenging you, taking you out of your zen. Whatever it is, I feel like there's unnecessary conflict that's coming in around you. And it's making the situation or the air feel heavy. Now let's see where we're going with this. I do feel there could be somebody coming back from the past. Could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like if there's somebody coming back in from the past, if you're dealing with an air sign or a fire sign person, there could be some type of separation. Queen of Swords is about cutting away bullshit. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. If it's not the particular sign, this is somebody that doesn't want to deal with bullshit. I don't want to deal with drama. And if there's somebody from the past that's bringing drama back in, or there's a connection, somebody's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Some of you are moving away. You could be leaving one relationship and going towards another relationship. You could be leaving a job and going to another job. But this is somebody that is done with the drama. They don't want the headache. They're cutting away things. They want their own space. They want their own foundation. And they're showing that there's money that's coming in that's going to help you do this. So for some of you, there's definitely some type of bonus, loan, new job, extra check that's coming in that's going to help you move forward and make you be able, or allow you to be able to get into a new home or a new apartment. But it is showing that there is something that is really opening up for you in a major way that tells you got to move. I feel like this is spirit pushing you, like, move, girl, move, boy, move. You know, something is not serving you well. It's time to let it go. The Hermit card is saying, cut things off, pull away from people. Ten of Swords, whatever hurt you or betrayed you in the past, let that shit go. Let's move forward. Let's start a new foundation. So for some of you, I feel like you've just been waiting for your financial situation to get better so that you could move into something else. It is showing that there's some peace that comes with it because we have the Sun card. The renewal card is definitely about somebody tired of a situation that's been played out. The same shit over, and over again. So somebody is like, I want to move in a new direction. I feel like there's just a lot of thinking or maybe even overthinking that's going on with this. But for some of you, there's a lot of fire energy where something could have came in quick and boosted you. Maybe an opportunity came in and you're like, okay, this is my chance to get out. And you took it. But I definitely see somebody wants to move in a new direction. There is procrastination about this, though, and I think it may have to do with two different people. Now, the Lover's card to me is a decision. I don't always equate it with having a decision between love. It's just a decision, how you read it in a career reading or a love reading. But because this is general, I feel like somebody is procrastinating with this decision. And Spirit is saying, Scorpio, this month, procrastination is your Achilles heel. You could be slowing things down. And I think a lot of it has to do with overthinking. What do I want? What do I want to do? The energy is coming in fast. So some of you are like, okay, I feel it. I feel it, Spirit. Let me take a breather. Spirit is like, look, stop procrastinating. Stop putting shit off. We got shit to do. Let's do this. You're like, hold up. Hold up. There could be some conflict between you and Spirit this month, Scorpio. It may throw you off balance. It really may throw you off balance because I feel like there's things that you're like crystal clear. Let's do it. All right, I get it. And then for some of you, I feel like, oh, Lord, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Some of you could be making a new arrangement to move towards somebody. This could be a new job, but I feel like you're connecting with somebody that's very strong. Leadership helps establish some type of balance, gives you some type of longevity, making long-term plans. This person could be a part of your life change. You could be connecting with a fire sign. You could be connecting with a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or you could be connecting to another water sign. But there's somebody that comes into your life that is the catalyst for new change, for new experiences. I feel for some of you, you're being very independent, where you could be coming out of a codependent situation where maybe you were leaning on somebody too much. You're going into something that makes you feel happy. This could be even your own space, my own apartment, my own house. Some of you may even be in talks to move in with somebody. I feel for some of you, you could be walking out on somebody, leaving a relationship behind and finding another place to stay that gives you your independence and makes you happy. So for some of you, there's definitely some growth that's going in. Let me clarify some things, Scorpio, because I'm hearing a lot of different messages and I want to pinpoint what's important to you. Scorpio, May 2019. Scorpio, May 2019, Spirit. Any messages? Definitely see celebrations, and I feel like it's because you've been approved for some type of house or um, apartment. It is showing that some of you may have some unexpected money coming in. This could be winning a lotto, getting an inheritance. But there is some money that is going to be coming in that opens up doors for you that makes this move possible. Some of you are waiting for this to come through. I feel like for some of y'all been flipped upside down when it comes to your emotions and your balance, but it is showing that you're coming right side up this month. Some of you may be connecting with somebody really, really quickly. Like they come in and it's like you don't expect it, and then next thing you know, you're talking about moving in with them, or they're talking about moving in with you. Spirit is saying definitely take your time. Some of you are coming out of a situation where you're tired, you're exhausted emotionally, mentally, physically. So don't make big decisions if you're not in the right mind or right mindset to do it, because it could be some problems. Some of you are definitely dealing with a relationship where there was cheating, and it could be leaving somebody and getting your own space, or somebody moving out and you have your own space. But I do see working really, really hard, and it's showing hard work is paying off. There's money coming in. It's a wish come true to move towards a house or an apartment. Let's see. Some of you have way too many options, or you're dealing with somebody who has way too many options, because I feel like there's anxiety or indecision when it comes to love. Now, it is showing that you may be dealing with somebody that you feel like they got way too much stuff going on. They got too many people around them. Somebody, because it's general, could be looking at you the same way. They got way too much stuff going on around them. I do see that some of you are definitely going to be dealing with a separation or a breakup of relationship, and it's because of gossip, something that comes back to another person. He said, she said type of situation. um I also feel like somebody going through somebody's phone, so be careful if you're doing something and you're leaving your stuff out there, because some of you may have somebody that is going through your stuff, and then you're like, how did you find out about it? And it's because they've been reading text messages. So I do feel like somebody may be finding out something, and that's where the Ten of Swords comes in. There's betrayal. We also have Four of Cups, but to me, when it's in the player's card, this is about betrayal, watching your back. Somebody might do you dirty. Some of you could have been trying to work on a relationship, thought you were working on this relationship, and then you find out that the person is still cheating, because I get a lot of hope, but then there's emotional pain. Whatever is coming in, I feel like you're walking away from one situation and walking towards something else that could have started really, really quick for y'all. Could have been a new person that came in and you're like, wow, this is the person that I need to be with. I also feel some of you are realizing that maybe the person that you thought you did love, you don't love as much as you thought. Or this could be you finding out that the person you thought you wanted to be with doesn't love you. There's some lack of emotion, but it's coming to light. It's coming to light. So if you're dealing with somebody and you're not sure how they feel, you could be finding out that they're not as in love with you as you are with them. This could be somebody also finding this out about you. Now, for some of you, if you're trying to go for some type of promotion or bonus, there could be some delays with it, but Spirit is showing you still have some money that's coming to you. For some of you, I do feel like this could be the loss of a family member. Now, I normally don't read death. I normally don't even see it. But I feel like this could be somebody who's been sick, and maybe y'all are expecting that their time to transition is coming. Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Ugh. But I do feel like there could be some issue where there's some medical problems and a person is transitioning, but there's talks about money during this time. This could be somebody discussing their will with you, or discussing how they want things to be arranged. I do see that there could be some issues with other family members when it comes to this. Some people may not agree with it, but it is what the person wants. Some of you, there's definitely inheritance. There's prosperity coming in. For some of you, there is promotion, being recognized, seen for who you are, for your hard work. A few of you definitely are going to connect with somebody really quick, and there's talks about marriages and new beginnings. Somebody's like, you know what, come be with me. Some of y'all are getting a divorce and turning around and marrying somebody else. Comes in quick. So the marriages I feel like are coming in. This doesn't necessarily have to be legal marriages. This could be moving in with somebody and feeling like, okay, this is the right time to do it. I do see, Scorpio, some of you are going to be dealing with some type of illness this month. I don't feel like it requires surgery. I'm not a doctor, so if you start to feel ill, please go. But I feel like for some of you, this could be just exhaustion. This could be stress, a lot of things that have been going on. You're trying to handle a lot of things and then it just catches up with you. But I feel like your immune system could be compromised. This could be feeling lightheaded. Make sure you eat, you keep your sugar up, you keep everything checked. There's definitely showing that there's a connection with not eating right, not drinking enough water that could cause illness, or just because your immune system is compromised, you might be dealing with something that affects you that normally you would be okay with it. So take your vitamins and drink your water. Try to take better care of yourself. For some of you, I definitely feel like it could be from stress or depression. And this could be because of a relationship breaking up. For some of you, definitely, I feel like if somebody's walking away from you, they could be moving towards a relationship too quick. Could have been seeing somebody and then you hear something about, oh, so and so is getting married. And you're like, well, fuck, we just broke up 2 days ago. Ain't that a bitch? Ugh, can't stand when people do that. But it is what it is. Some of you are going to be dealing with some sadness behind this. I do see some of you have an opportunity to come up, and it could be to travel. This could be taking a vacation, getting away. Whatever it is, I feel like this is a spiritual journey for you, where you're opening yourself up to something that is completely new. You're seeing things differently. There's an opening that comes in and you're like, okay, this is something that I have been wanting, but maybe I was attached. Maybe I was stuck somewhere and I couldn't see it. And then all of a sudden it's like your eyes are open and you're like, okay, I get it. Spirit is saying they're moving you towards something and it is the right path for you. But it starts with some type of spiritual journey, some type of, getting away from everything, rebirth, letting something die so something can start over. It is showing that some of y'all need to focus on what you want to make this happen, which means that you could be distracted with a lot of emotional things that are going on around in your life, but it is showing you need to get your focus because you're on the path. You can push this through. And for some of you, it's taking you to a place where maybe there's relocation. There's a trip that maybe you go on that you don't come back from, and it's because you've decided to live there. You could be working there, but it is showing that if it does happen, and I feel like this is someplace sunny, could be an island, could be a hotter state, Arizona, Texas, Florida. I keep hearing Florida. So for some of you, it may be Florida. But if you like, come to Texas. Come to Texas. Texas is cool. Hot, but cool. Cool people. I should say that. Cool people. And cool if you got AC. My AC is out. That's why I'm glistening. So that's the only bad thing about Texas. But for some of you, going someplace where it's warmer, making a connection where it's warmer. Strength card is showing that whatever you're going through, and I feel like this is some type of forgiveness that maybe you need to give to yourself or give to other people. And it could have to do with a legal situation. For some of you, this could be the ending of something where you're going to court and you're having to defend yourself. This woman has a spear. 9 of Wands, she's ready to fight. And it could be because of a legal situation. And the strength card is showing that she's strong enough to get through it. Now, this could be a male. So the energy is male or female, but this is somebody feeling like they are going into some type of battle. But it could be ending a relationship. It could be going through a divorce and moving on. I do feel like when it comes to it, a lot of you are going to be challenged with the Ace of Swords. But I feel like whatever the ending is, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. Be really careful that if you are going to court, that you look over paperwork, that you don't sign anything that is not right for you, because I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who's shady, a trickster. So be really, really careful when it comes to that you are looking at things properly. Questioning your attorney, is this right? When in doubt, if you even need to hire a new attorney, get that done too. But I feel like somebody's going to try to be shady, and that's why you're defensive. That's why you feel like you have to fight. You're protecting something that you created. Some of you definitely, this could be money, could be fights about money, having money come to you. I feel like some of you are going to be either going back to school with some money that you get, or you're using your skill set to make more money. Some of you, I feel like you're going through a divorce and you're coming out of that and deciding, I need to get back into the workforce. I need to go brush up my skills. I need to get another job. So some of you could be going back to school. And this is showing you having courage, having faith in yourself, feeling like you need to do this for you. And it could be a new beginning. I keep getting rebirth, restart, new start. Some of you, if you are walking away from a relationship, there's Ace of Cups coming in where there could be a new love. I feel for some of you, if you are dealing with somebody who cheated on you, some of you are already finding a new love. But if you are going through a divorce and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. No, you won't. No, you won't. Some of you definitely are going to be finding new love. There could be some concerns about money, especially when it comes to your education. Some of you may be worried about it, but I do feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, this is somebody who's very independent, a free thinker, could be starting their own business. But this is showing somebody who at some point, I want to take care of myself. I want to be able to stand on my own feet. And with the Strength card, it's showing that you're going to do it, Scorpio. A lot of you, you're not going to quit. There could be some conflict. And it could be because of new beginnings, you wanting to start something off. Could be people trying to hold you back. I feel like one person, and this could be an ex. You ain't going to make it without me. You're not going to do this. And you're like, as you jump over the cliff. Yes, I will. So, Scorpios, if there's changes that are coming in, they're needed. For some of you, you were stuck. Doesn't look like it's an easy transition. Some of you could be ending a relationship or a marriage. But it does show that you have opportunities that are coming in where you could be going back to school, traveling, opening up new doors, getting new opportunities in to bring money in, abundance, making long-term plans. But Spirit is saying they're putting you on the right path. So if you're in doubt of it, Spirit is saying you're going to be okay. You got some things that are coming in that are going to be bumpy for you, but it is showing that you're going to be okay. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you it will. Some of you are having problems in your relationship or your marriage where it shows that you're going to try to pull back and figure out how to work on it. So not everybody, I feel, is heading towards this separation or divorce, but some of you are. And it's because you put some thought into it. Some of you are doing this because of betrayal. Could be, and then I got Three of Swords somewhere. Could be cheating involved, or somebody that is an outside party that is causing problems in your relationship. Be careful about who you let in your house, Scorpio, who you let around your people, especially if you don't feel like they're right, because I feel for some of you, you're definitely defending your space. You're defending who you are. And people could be bringing conflicts in that make you feel like you have to do it, but you ain't got to put up with conflicts in your own house. You don't. If they don't need to be there, they don't need to be there. Now, if it's something you have to deal with, some of you may be moving. If there's conflict there, some of you may be like, fuck it, you can have the house, I'm out. Do whatever feels right to you, Scorpio. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. For some of you, you need to. You need to. And you're going to pull back and think about it before you do it, even if there's something coming in fast. But you got to stop this worrying, not being able to sleep, stressing out, because it could cause some health problems within this month or the next 2 months. So be really kind to yourself, Scorpios, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye, you guys.